the emperor, and the silent statue. In the scorching deserts of the ancient world, general after general, king after king, marched their massive armies past the great Sphinx of Giza. Emperors would stand before the giant stone monument, shouting their victories, bragging about their power, and demanding answers from the gods. But the Sphinx simply sat there, its stone eyes staring straight ahead into the horizon, completely unbothered, completely unreadable. The wind howled, storms threw sand against its face, and empires crumbled into dust around its feet. Yet the Sphinx never reacted. It withheld its thoughts, kept its secrets hidden, and forced every brilliant conqueror to leave its presence feeling small, confused, and deeply unnerved. Most people in modern society live their lives like open books. They wear their emotions on their sleeves, react instantly to every insult, and blur out their life stories to anyone who will listen. They think being expressive is power, but behavioral psychology reveals that the ultimate social leverage belongs to a completely different archetype, the Sphinx. The person who notices everything, processes everything, but keeps their mind entirely unreadable. Today, on the Mind Lens, we unlock the dangerous psychology of selective silence, the architecture of emotional leakage. To master the power of an unreadable mind, we first have to understand why the human brain is so desperately addicted to reacting. From an evolutionary standpoint, our expressions and quick words were designed to signal our tribe. If we felt fear, anger, or joy, our faces instantly communicated it to ensure survival. In modern psychology, when you instantly react to a passive-aggressive comment, a cold text, or a corporate insult, you are experiencing what is known as emotional leakage. You are letting your internal cognitive state spill outward. When a toxic or manipulative person looks at your face and sees your jaw tighten, your eyes widen, or your posture shift, you have just handed them the remote control to your mind. You have shown them exactly where your buttons are. The Sphinx archetype has completely broken this primitive loop. They have retrained their nervous system to separate perception from reaction. When triggered, they activate what psychologists call the 3-second void. They look at the person triggering them with absolute stillness. No anger, no smile, no tension. Just a blank, calm canvas. By refusing to leak emotional data, they leave the other person completely blind, forcing them to guess what the Sphinx is thinking. The observer effect and social voids. There is a profound psychological weapon built into silence that most people completely misunderstand. Silence is not empty, it is a vacuum, and the human brain naturally detests a vacuum. Think about what happens in a social setting or a business meeting when someone asks a difficult question and no one answers. The silence becomes heavy, uncomfortable, and intensely awkward. A regular person will panic and start talking just to fill the void, often saying things they later regret. But the Sphinx thrives in the discomfort of the void. When you maintain an unreadable face and remain completely quiet, you invoke a psychological phenomenon known as the projection trap. Because people cannot read you, their insecurity forces them to project their own fears onto your silence. They assume you know more than you do, they assume you are analyzing their weaknesses, and they eventually start over-explaining, making excuses, and accidentally unmasking their true motives. You don't need to cross-examine anyone. Your stillness forces the room to cross-examine itself. The prestige of asymmetric information. In the US market and corporate culture, there is a dangerous obsession with being the loudest voice in the room. People believe that oversharing their goals, their strategies, and their private lives makes them look connected and important. But true psychological dominance relies entirely on asymmetric information, the strategic advantage of knowing everything about your environment, while your environment knows absolutely nothing about you. The Sphinx is a master archivist of human behavior. They sit back and let others talk. They listen to the hidden envy behind a coworker's compliment. They note the fragile ego of the loudest speaker, and they map out the hidden alliances in the room. Your words are your currency. The more you spend them on cheap talk, the less value they hold. But when you speak selectively, only after hours of quiet, meticulous observation, your words carry the force of an absolute verdict. People stop, drop their phones, and listen, because they know your silence was the birthplace of a dangerous clarity. Become unreadable. If you are someone who has always been quiet, if you've been told you have a poker face or that you are hard to read, never let the noisy world convince you that you need to be an open book. Your ability to keep your gates closed is your ultimate psychological armor. Let the crowd shout, let them perform, and let them leak their energy into the wind. Your mind is a sanctuary, not a public park. Keep your face still, keep your eyes focused, and allow your silence to become the shield that protects your peace from the chaos of the modern world. You don't need to tell them your next move. Let them see it when it's already done. If you are ready to master the psychology of the Sphinx, smash that like button and type unreadable in the comments section below. Subscribe to the Mind Lens as we continue to look deeper into the silent mechanics of human power. Until next time, guard your mystery and take care of your brilliant mind. Goodbye.